It's always good to speak your mind, but if you do it on social media, it could get you into trouble. Do you all remember when Roseanne got fired 11 hours after sending out an offensive tweet? Well, that prompted...
Oh, my God.
That firing prompted the New York Post to write an article titled, "We are all just one bad tweet away from disaster." In the article, communication specialist Donna Francavilla says, quote, "Social media used to be just you and your friends, but we're now using this megaphone to express our ideas to a much larger audience. Anyone with a public Twitter account is a de facto public figure. We have to be mindful of every word we speak and everything we write."
How
You
about
ladies
what we
agree with
think?
this? Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
How about not just what you write and not just what you tweet, what about how you think?
Yeah.
Because
this is only going to make people be more careful about what they tweet, but they're still thinking and speaking those things in their household.
Correct.
We all know somebody who's still saying some inappropriate stuff.
100%. And they're only upset because they got caught.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring this up, too. I loved watching Roseanne, honestly. It was the first time I ever saw a blue-collar, regular family, like that really reflected what I saw in America on TV. And they really portrayed real-life situations. Someone loses a job, there's a family death, kids, you know, go haywire. How do you handle it in a household? So I really wished that there was some way to take this real-life example of what Roseanne did and play it into an actual episode so I could see how would this family react if your mom came home fired from her job because she said some stuff that was not appropriate. Because we all know around the dinner table, you got that one uncle that says stuff where you're like, "Uncle, you can't say that no more. You can't think like that." And so what would that look like? Because that's what TV is supposed to do. It's supposed to be a teachable moment.
Yeah. I think the question is, are we standing up for what we really believe? What I mean by that is even in our own families, when we hear people, and I know that we can talk nonstop about everybody has somebody that says something inappropriate, and you got to stand up and say, nah, don't do that.
Right.
Like, let's not say that. And I'm going to be honest, we sometimes only use white people towards us, but there's racism in our families as well, towards them as well.
For sure.
And I think we have to be honest about that and honest about some of the things that we say and do as well, because it goes both ways.
Well,
shut it down.
Well, I mean, the thing is that it's not. You have to think before you tweet now. You have to think before you post. And I think that's the whole message in all of this. I think, I don't think you should be censored. I think if you feel a certain type of way in this country, you're allowed to feel and think the way you want to. But understand that there will be consequences if you do think a certain type of way.
That will teach you to educate your thinking.
And maybe sometimes we should use things as a teachable moment. In my opinion, for Roseanne, she's been slick about a lot of tweets. She's been slick, it was a long time. So this last one, when you calling a black woman an ape, and then you're gonna come back and I thought she was white, no, you just shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Yeah, she tried to blame it on Ambien.
You know, then you're blaming the sleeping pill, and then you're doing all this. Just be quiet sometimes. And this is the thing. Some people think that they're irreplaceable. Let me tell you something. Everybody can be replaced. Everybody. Okay?
To the left.
And I want to give a big ups to ABC, because ABC, when you got that many people watching 18, it's real hard to cancel the show, when you, especially in these days and times when there's so much competition. But big ups to them for saying, you know what? Sometimes it's not about the viewership or the money, it's about the principle, and that's what we got to get back to in this country.
It's the bigger picture.
Exactly.
And keeping those that deserve their job a job.
Exactly. And then that's what they did. So hopefully people will watch the Conners. They will watch them, and we'll see what happens, and, you know, just move it along. That's what we do.